Unfortunately, we're witnessing in 2021 a lot of what may seem like appraisal bias. We are seeing over and over and over news reports about consumers that are minorities, the appraisal not coming in as high the first time as it does come in subsequent times when maybe a white neighbor steps in. So because of this, we're trying to keep this as formal and correct as possible. Yesterday, November 17th, 2021, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development released a new Mortgagee Letter. Now, this is Mortgagee Letter 2021-27, and in that letter, it had highlights in 4 key areas. Number 1, appraisers' post-approval requirements. 2, non-discrimination policy. 3, compliance with the Fair Housing Act and FHA's guidelines and USPAP guidelines. And finally, number 4, appraisal conduct. So on that appraiser's performance, the appraiser must comply with all applicable federal, state, and local laws, including the Fair Housing Act and any other, maybe even local laws against discrimination. This non-discrimination policy states that the appraiser must be knowledgeable of and fully comply with all federal, state, and local laws, including any anti-discrimination laws, rules applicable to the subject property, or any provisions of the federal law, Fair Housing Act. Now, no part of the appraisal, can be based on race, color, religion, sex, actual or perceived sexual orientation, actual or perceived gender identity, age, marital status, disability, familial status, national origin, or anything that would be considered in any way discriminatory. The appraiser must comply with those guidelines and USPAP guidelines when performing an appraisal. The appraiser must review and analyze the following: land lease, if applicable, survey's legal description, if available, and any other legal documents contained in the loan file, and report the results of that analysis in the appraisal report. The appraiser must perform all FHA appraisal assignments in a competent, independent, impartial, and objective manner. The appraiser must avoid practices that could affect the reliability of the appraisal report opinions and conclusions, and must be in compliance with USPAP, including the competency rule. The appraiser must not discriminate. Please, we are seeing reports over and over and over. It has now reached Congress, where a bill is being proposed to end appraisal bias, and the administration has also put it as an objective to create a task force. Now, those of you in the industry that know me, please, this task force is the real deal. You have members of Housing and Urban Development. You have the FHFA, who is the regulator over Fannie and Freddie. You have the CFPB. What we're saying, Federal Reserve. You have the framework of those people that really could affect a change. If you see something, say something. And with that, wanted to share that with you today. This is David Luna for Mortgage Educators in Compliance. Have a really good day.